S tier for Star-Lord. What in the flavor town am I even looking at? Oh, those guns are hideous. That is oh, straight to the bottom. Hello, YouTube, and welcome back to Fernando Comics. Sit on down, sit on down. Look, if you haven't heard of this game before, yeah, me neither. I just found out about it myself not too long ago. I'm not super big on video games, but I have been getting a lot of feedback on how good the game looks, specifically its character design. And if you know me, I will drop a comic book if it has bad art, regardless of whether the story itself is good or not, because you need to have both. If I wanted only art, I wouldn't pick up a book, and if I wanted only good story, I wouldn't pick up a comic book. So, art is very important to me, and today we're going to take a look at all the skins for all of the characters for Marvel Rivals, and we're going to put them on a tier list using a very highly precise and factual rating system. So if you disagree with me, you should get mad, and I mean really mad, because I'm doing it to attack you. Alright, let's jump in. The rest of this won't be scripted, so apologies ahead of time for whatever I'm about to expose you to. Okay, what do we have to start? Captain America. Don't mess with the shield, in my opinion. It's not that it looks bad, but it's a straight up downgrade to just a regular shield. And so is the suit, to be honest. Looks too much like armor. Like Iron Man armor. B tier for Cap. It's not bad, but it could be better. Winter Soldier's looking like he shops at Sportsman's Warehouse quite a bit. He needs more black, more silver, and more Soviet red. In any case, that's still an A tier, just because he still looks amazing. He just has a really cool character design. So A tier for Bucky. Cool arm too. I dig it. There he is. Man, I really wish they would just give him regular armor because he looks like he's wearing plastic. That's the only thing that's keeping him out of S because the rest looks amazing. Easy A tier for Thor. The helmet is one of the best I've ever seen. They should put that in the comics for him too. Who would have thought that they would put this version in? Look at the stars on him. I saw stars. Cape has stars. Going to S tier. I love it. I can't believe they used this version as a reskin for him. I hope they put more or other versions of him in. First S tier goes to Thor. I love the boots too. Jeff. I don't even like cutesy characters like this, but I love Jeff. And look at the stylized on him. Look how stylized he is. This is proper stylization. A tier for Jeff the Landshark, and I love the fact that he's burping bubbles. And oh, look at that. He has a gray version. So they're making him look more like, okay, I was going to say like an actual shark, but I mean, he's a land shark, so it's not really real. A tier for his gray version as well, though. They're killing it with Jeff. Less is more in his case, so just leave him alone. Let's see what comes up next. Looking straight out of a Best Buy team. Bruce Banner is just kind of Bruce Banner. I'm going to put him in B because he's not bad, but I mean, what else are you going to say about him? That's how the Hulk should look all the time. Easy A tier. He's a little basic. Kind of want to put him in S. But I'm going to put him in A tier because I know he has more. That one I'm going to put into S. Man, that looks so good. That looks like Immortal Hulk. It says Monster Hulk, but you can tell by the face that's Immortal Hulk. And he's got the green flames. Easy S tier. Look at his chest. Who's this nerd, man? He looks like me at the last Comic-Con I went to. Nah. C tier for trying too hard. Yeah, that doesn't look good. It's not a bad... The art's not bad. He looks bad. And this is what I mean by trying too hard. If that's supposed to be World War Hulk, he looked perfect as he was. You don't really need to adjust him. And the helmet actually downgrades him, in my opinion. So he's going to B tier. Still looks good, but he's a downgrade. That's the problem. Who is this sexy gentleman? That's the best looking version of like a Monster Hulk I have ever seen, including the comics. Easy S tier. That's beautiful. I'm going to have to look more into that. I wish that was my paralysis team. Look at the... Oh, nah. I was excited for a second, but I saw his face paint. The face paint's too much. You don't really need to adjust Punisher too much either. B tier for him. And honestly, C tier for this one. He looks like he's about to play a laser tag. That's not my... Yeah, that's not my jam, you guys. I thought maybe this was like Punisher 2099. But nah. It was just a hit and a miss in this case. Storm... I don't know where to put. She's B tier. There's nothing really amazing about her, but she's not bad looking. Maybe a little better than average. We'll put her at B tier. It's not bad. We're going to put her in A tier because she has white suit and I am super biased for it. If they had let her just have regular long flowing hair, she would have been S in my opinion. But look at the gold X on her cape. Easy A tier. Easy A tier. Could have been S tier. Yeah, I love that version. That's the version I would play. Loki's always been... This is very clearly MCU Loki with the helmet and the cape. He's fine. So we'll put him in B tier. They're leaning too much into the MCU for this one, for my tastes, but he's not bad. We'll put that one in C tier, based off personal preference. I never cared for presidential Loki or whatever they were going for in that case. It's just a dude in a suit with the horns. Yeah, we'll put him in C tier. None of these look bad, but doesn't look great either, in my opinion. Doc Strange is looking a little too Shang-Chi there for my taste. Like, he is a sorcerer. I prefer it when... Oh, that's pretty cool though, isn't it? We'll put him in B tier. We'll see what that reskin is. Oh, that's Donny Cates' Doctor Strange. Man, when he sees that, his ego is going to go through the roof. That's looking a little... That's fine. We'll put him in B tier too, though. It's not really better than the previous one, just different. 2 B tiers for Doc Strange. So this Mantis is very clearly MCU Mantis with the face, but that is comic book Mantis with the suit, and I dig it. I'm actually going to put her in A tier. Oh, look, her little weird mutant appendages are glowing. There's nothing inherently wrong with this. I just find it to be ugly. Like, orange and green looks bad. So I'm going to put her in B tier. Nothing particularly wrong with it. It's just the color scheme's kind of ugly to me. It's hard to go wrong with Rocket, isn't it? They can do anything to him. He looks like a little I don't know what to even say about him. But he looks like they could do anything with him and he would still be good. So I'm going to put him in A tier. This is the best version of Rocket Raccoon I've ever seen, and it should be transferred to the comics. Look at what he's wearing. I don't even like the cowboy aesthetic, and he's making it work. S tier for Rocket. Yeah, he joins the other 3 into S tier. He looks so good. Look at his little spurs. Hela. Look at that cape. Man, she was about to go into B tier if it wasn't for the cape. The cape saved her. Yeah, A tier for Hela. Look at that cape. That's Ultimate Hela. That's not her. That's not Ultimate Hela's suit for sure. But that... Look at that cape. Is she about to go into S tier too? Or excuse me, A tier? Yeah, A tier for Ultimate Hela 2. That looks amazing. I can't believe they went the Ultimate route with her. That's like so niche. Black Panther, I'm going to need you to take the gold off of him. Yeah, if they had made that silver, that would have been an easy A. As he is, that's a B. They need to take the gold off of him, and he would have looked much better. And this one's going to be a C, because it's very hard to have Black Panther when he's in red. DC has a character that looks just like this, actually. Yeah, they could have put gold on this one too if they were going to go all out. They put silver on it. I'm not a fan. I'm a fan of that one, though. Look at Groot. S tier. He should look like that all the time. He looks like an ancient. That looks amazing. I love the green energy. Yeah, easy S tier. And that's a D tier. That is hideous. Why did it get so hideous just with a color change? No, I don't like that at all. Especially how you can tell the mushrooms are growing out of them in this one. Nah, I don't like it. That's our first D tier. S to D, huh? That's a crazy whiplash. See, this isn't fair, you guys. I got psyoped as a kid by whatever movement of goth women came on TV for early millennials or... So I have to give her A tier. Also, she just looks really good in general. She looks like... I love the sword, and I love the Valkyrie ears. That one might be my favorite of everything I've seen so far. Look at that sword, and look at the tail. Easy S. Easy. Look at that animation. That just killed it. That took the #1 spot if I was doing #1 spots. Easy S tier. It looks worse than the first one, but it's still very good. But I want to say B tier for that one. I don't like the amethyst blade or the suit compared to the first one. Yeah, we're going to put that one in B tier. Still good though, right? Still looks great. Great, but now I have to put that one in S tier because the white hair and the purple sword. Look at that sword and tail. That looks so good. Oh. It's S tier, but it's not as good as the previous demon form. But that's still S tier. I mean, what can I say, you know? That's peak. Who the hell is that? Whoever you are taking the spot of someone who's actually known who could be in this game. This might be an original creation. We're going to put you in C tier. Just because this could be literally just someone you meet in real life. And so could that. And we're going to put you in D tier. Because that looks worse than the other one. Hopefully she's a good character in the game or whatever role she's gonna play, but that's taking the spot of an established hero in my opinion. Like, who the hell even is this? Iron Man. I'm getting a little bit of Iron Man Uncanny Valley off of this one. I know it's supposed to look good, and it does, but that's a B tier for me. It's too thick, and it looks like it should be sleek. That looks like it should be thick, and that is an S tier. Look at that Steam Power Iron Man. Look at the gears on him. And the furnace in the chest. That's so cool. That is so good. Easy S tier. Man, they're killing it with this game, even with the little flop that was that last character. Well, easy A tier for Venom. If you do Venom right, he looks amazing, doesn't he? This is how you do Venom right. The animations are looking good. The colors look good. He's as muscular as he should be. This is excellent. Maybe he should be S tier. We're going to keep him in A tier just because, I mean, it's still... We're just going to say A tier for him. We're going to make him S because if you don't know, that's Marvel vs. Capcom 2 Venom. And I can't believe what I'm looking at. What a nostalgia trip. That's beautiful. Yeah, welcome to the S tier for MVC2 Venom. Okay, this is a little... you got to be careful with Spider-Man because that looks a lot like his original suit with just some slight alterations. And it is a downgrade. So I'm going to put him into B tier. You might as well have just left him alone because you did downgrade him a bit. That's how you mess with him. That's probably from Into the Spider-Verse, I think. He looks really good, though. That's an A tier. It's not... you can tell it's Spider-Man, I guess, but that helmet is killing it. And it's very different. That's what I like. I love the Mohawk, too. Man, I'm going to buy that helmet. That thing is hideous. And that's not Magneto. Way too bulky. Yeah, he looks like he's wearing football pads. And that helmet looks bad. C tier for Magneto. That's really bad. I kind of want to put him in D tier. That looks a lot better. Kind of fits now. It's still only B tier. He needs to be a little bit sleeker. He's wearing way too much. They did way too much for this one. B tier for that one. I'm a C tier for the other. Scarlet Witch looks like she's had better days. But the suit looks good. Heels look good. The magic looks good. Headpiece looks good. We'll put her in A tier. Yeah, Scarlet Witch is looking pretty sick. Nyx Weaver. That's interesting. They're taking some creative liberties with that, and I kind of dig it. I don't remember her having a connection to Nyx. We'll do B tier for that one. I do like it when Scarlet Witch actually has Scarlet on her. So, it still looks good. It's just not Wanda, in my opinion. B tier for that one. Peni Parker. Oh, this is a mech unit. A tier. I dig it. I dig the mech. I wonder who this is. I bet you it's like Peter Parker and Silk's kid. Just based off the ethnicity that I'm seeing here. In green, that's ugly. C tier. That's an ugly looking... It's an ugly looking mech. It looks like a bug. But it looks good in red. Who knew? Probably just because it looks like Iron Man. C tier for that one. A tier for the other one. Man, I don't even care about Star-Lord. And that's an S tier. Look how good that looks. That is amazing. That's how he should always look. They should have done that in the movies. Yeah, that's amazing. Good job, boys. S tier for Star-Lord. What in the Flavor Town am I even looking at? Oh, those guns are hideous. That is a... Oh, straight to the bottom. Whatever my bottom is, to D tier. That is horrendous. He looks like he wants to give me a sushi taco. That is so gross. Namor? I don't know how I feel about this Namor. That doesn't really look like Namor. He's got the... You can tell because of the feet wings. But it looks good. I'll give that one B tier. And I'll give this one D tier. Actually, D tier. That's really bad. The purple is horrible because it's the same unit just with purple. And it's not fitting him at all. Yeah, you're going to the bottom, my guy. Sorry about that. It had potential. Adam Warlock. It's hard to go wrong with Adam, and I'm glad that they didn't. That looks really good to me. A tier for Adam. I love the black cape too. Black and gold. They knew what they were doing. They should make him all black and gold. C tier for the green. Not a fan of green and gold. That's pretty bad. Yeah, we're going to end it with C tier. But the first one was pretty good. Yeah, that was really fun, you guys. Alright, there you have it, folks. My unbiased and scientifically concrete thesis of a tier list. It looks great overall, though, huh? Yeah, it's about time we got something that looks like it has heart behind it. This is basically Overwatch with Marvel characters, so I'll probably pick it up, and maybe we can play on stream or something, you know? thank you so much for the support in the last video. I really do appreciate you all so much. And I'm going to look forward to talking to you guys again in the comments of this video too. So let me know what you think, and I will see you all in the next one.